Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review for the 21st of the 11th, 2016 guys. I thought this last episode of Raw was really good. I thought basically from Survivor Series, from NXT TakeOver Toronto, the WWE really had to have another good show. And in my opinion, Raw was actually good. I was going into Raw last night thinking maybe Raw's gonna suck again and whatever, and I don't care about it, and storylines are gonna be shit and whatever. But actually, we probably had some storyline progression, and actually, it was a really good show. And the crowd in Toronto last night were red hot, man. So I'm gonna start off with the first part of of Raw. So you had basically Bill Goldberg come out, and he basically says how he beat Brock Lesnar in about a couple of seconds and whatever. And then he says that Stephanie McMahon asked him a question at Survivor Series. Do you have one more title run in you? And he says, hell yeah. And then after that, we get into Cedric Alexander versus I don't know the guy's name. Cedric wins anyway. And then you have Cesaro and Sheamus versus the New Day for the tag titles. The New Day retained by Xavier Woods using Francesca. And then you have then you have and then you have this awesome segment between Enzo Amore and Big Cass. So Big Cass is playing a prank on Enzo. Enzo's he's locked out of the male locker room, and he's naked and shit, and he keeps saying to people, how you doing? And then after that, he comes up to Lana, and she doesn't know where to look and shit. And then Bruce is like, why are you looking at my wife? Rosa Crash! And stuff like that, it's a pretty cool segment. And and then it led to Enzo Amore versus Rusev. I thought that this was really good to make Rusev like a beast. Rusev just killed Enzo, and it wouldn't hurt Enzo, and this wouldn't hurt Enzo because Enzo is super over anyway, so this wouldn't hurt the dude anyway. But it was really good to see Rusev finally. This is what the WWE should have been doing, like this year, beginning of the year, making Rusev look really strong instead of him being in that stupid Leagues of Nation, man. I mean, if he has a feud with Goldberg, like I said, he should have like I said in my Survivor Series review, then man, just think if Goldberg put over Rusev clean at, WrestleMania this year. Pretty awesome, man. And then we get the highlight reel, this was a really awesome segment as well. We have basically Jericho, and Jericho's doing a autopsy of the Raw team and who failed Raw, and then we have a bit of tension between KO and Jericho, but we know it was all a hoax and they all made up and whatever, and they blame it on Rollins and Reigns, and then Rollins comes out and says basically tonight he wants a Universal title match tonight on Raw. Mick Foley gives him the match. And then we have Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn, and I'm loving the booking of Braun Strowman. I think Braun Strowman, in my opinion, is growing on me as a fan. Now, when he first debuted in the WWE like 2 years ago, I wasn't a fan of the dude. I wasn't a fan of a Braun Strowman. I didn't think he was that good in the ring, but he has impressed me since the brand split. He has made me more of a Braun Strowman fan, and I cannot believe I'm saying this. I'm a Braun Strowman fan. First time ever, guys, PWT fans. I am a Braun Strowman fan. Because this dude is looking like a monster. This is why I've been saying for years on this channel. The WWE need to book their tall, strong dudes really well. We cannot keep relying on the guys like a Bill Goldberg and a Brock Lesnar and a Triple H and a Kane and an Undertaker and a Mark Henry and a Big Show for the next couple of years, because those guys are slowing down and they're retiring. So we need to focus on the big guys like a Rusev, Big Cass, and basically fucking Braun Strowman and other guys like that. Push the big guys, because these are your big strong guys that are gonna really get over stuff. And Braun Strowman, I mean, he's still a young guy, so pretty cool, and he isn't that bad in the ring. He's improving. I mean, his mic work, he doesn't have to talk that much, but basically his presence alone just bona fides himself as a monster, just heel and shit like that. And we need a full-time wrestler that is a monster heel. I know Brock Lesnar's a beast, but he's a part-time. We need a full-time wrestler like that in a Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman was really impressed with me like that. And I'm glad that Sami Zayn's finally get some TV time, and he looks like he's resuming this feud with Braun Strowman. So it looks like probably these two guys are gonna face off at Roadblock. So I'm really excited for that. And then we had a segment between Charlotte, and Charlotte's basically saying some shit, I don't know. But she was actually got on the mic, I just wasn't listening to the promo. Then Sasha comes out, and Sasha says some things, I wasn't listening to that either. Then Nia Jax comes out, and please do not give her a mic ever again. Nia Jax should never have a mic. I think her mic work is bad, because Nia Jax is one of those characters, like a Braun Strowman, doesn't need to talk that much, but her presence alone makes her a fucking beast, and she doesn't need to fucking talk or anything like that, because it really hurts the character if you have a big guy or a big girl really talking the mic, because they're not supposed to be like a fucking rock on the fucking mic or shit like that. They're there to fucking have a character that fucking kill people who are legit who are legit badasses. Sorry, I just botched there. Who are legit badasses and do not need to fucking talk on the mic. Now, every wrestler in the WWE needs to talk on the mic, and that's what the WWE creative team really need to do. Like, we don't need every single wrestler to talk on the mic. Okay, they can say a few lines, but do what you do with Brock Lesnar. Don't let him talk that much. Same what you should do with Nia Jax, man. Anyway, and then Bayley comes out and makes a save for Sasha, and then we have a tag match, and Charlotte makes Sasha tap out, and then before that she did say that she wants a title match next week in North Carolina, which is in Charlotte's hometown. So yeah, that is booked for next week, guys. And then after that we had a triple threat no contenders match between Rich Swann, Noel Dar or something, and TJ Perkins, and I don't know who won this match. I just kind of skipped through, so I don't care about it, because the Cruiserweight should be on SmackDown Live. It should have made sense, but whatever. Brian Kendrick was on commentary, that's all I remember about that. And then we get to the main event. Very good match here. KO and Rollins have a few chair spots, a table spot I think, and then they go into the crowd, and KO's going for like a pop-up powerbomb and like onto this box or whatever, and then Seth Rollins just climbing up the guardrails like Jeff Hardy or some shit like that, and he hits a crossbody, which was pretty cool, and then they like brawl outside the ring and stuff, and then Jericho is he was supposed to be back from ringside, him and Roman Reigns, so he's basically dressed up as this mess. He was dressed up in a mask. He said fuck you to Mick Foley, because he was going to interfere anyway. He dressed up in this mask and basically attacked Rollins, but Rollins revealed the mask, and it was Jericho anyway. Then KO gets him in the ring and hits him with a pop-up powerbomb, gets the win, and KO is still the Universal Champion. And in my opinion, it was a really good way to finish Raw. I thought, in my opinion, it wasn't that dragging. I just think a couple matches I didn't care about, like the Cruiserweight matches. But apart from that, Raw this week was really good, and it built up the storylines going into a Royal Rumble and potentially Roadblock, because in my opinion, Roadblock, I think that laid a couple of seeds for maybe a KO and Jericho feud potentially down the road, which probably might happen at the Royal Rumble. I don't know. And a potential Jericho and Seth Rollins feud after KO and Rollins start feuding, because I think that's going to happen soon. So yeah, so that's it for this WWE review, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by, and what do you guys think of this last episode of Raw? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching, guys. Right now.